So this video is a review of the power circuit for the CR-10, likewise probably some of the other CR-10 V2s and whatnot. So we're just going to look at the general wiring layout. We're not going to look at the board layout particular because it depends on what board you have and what slot you need to use. You just need to reference the information that's available on Creality or on Big Tree Tech for the different boards that they have. But this general package here will get you back in place if you've got a printer that all the wires are pulled out of and you're trying to put it back together. So we start out with the outlet first that comes in. We're going to take, say, the green wire. The green wire is the bottom one, and then it runs directly to the first one on the third set of lines for the input for the PSU. Then the black line is going to run, the middle one is going to run to the second tab here, and then the red line is going to be the top one that runs down to the switch and powers the switch. Then it goes back to the power supply here. So this one basically controls the whole PSU from turning on and off. Okay. The next part, let's go ahead and look at the complex part of it, which is all your different wires that are coming off the two different ends from the printer. So the one with 6 ends on it is for the hot end. Now the hot end is going to have 2 yellows. The 2 yellows are going to be non-polarity, so it doesn't matter which one you hook it up to. So the 2 yellow lines will go directly to the board itself. Then there's going to be 2 black lines, and that's part of the thermistor, and those are again non-polarity, so it doesn't matter which one you hook it into. Then you're going to have a blue and a green, or I'm sorry, a black and a red, and another black and a red, and those are going to be for your hot end fan and your parts cooling fan. Now, which one is which, I don't know. You're just going to have to do it trial and error to see which one it is. I do recall from the original setup that one of them plugs straight in. Never mind that. So those should both go to the board itself. All right, and then the other one, which is from the bed's going to have a black and a black, and that's again going to be your thermistor. That's going to go directly to the board. And then the other part is going to be a black and a red, and that's where it gets a little complicated because it deals with the MOSFET. So we're going to come back to this one. We're going to work off of the PSU next. So looking from the PSU here, that goes to the MOSFET, and then eventually it goes to your bed down here. So we're going to have a black line run straight from the PSU to the middle one on the MOSFET. Then the bottom one is the red one. It's going to come out and go up to the red side of the PSU. Now where it gets a little confusing is the top one, which is the black, is going to run to your bed here. So how all this works is that there's a black and a red, black on the left, red on the right. These little there's going to be a small little wire. It's not going to be very big, and it is going to run directly to the board itself. So the power for the hot end. So this MOSFET is basically a relay, and the way it works is when the board turns on, it's going to send a signal to the small little lines, and that's going to tell the board, hey, bring on power, and it's going to go ahead and activate the bed. So a lot of the amperage draw is going to be across here and not across the bed. So that was the original thing. What CR-10s did was they limited the amount of amperage pull across the board by using the MOSFET. So sometimes this goes bad if your board doesn't work. The other parts to it, so we need to power the board over here. So the board gets powered, one line from the red and one line from the black, goes straight to the board itself. And I think that's it. There's also 2 control fans. There's a 50 millimeter fan and a 40 millimeter fan. There's a port for this one and this box fan. I kind of recall it kind of hooks directly to the power supply. So once you turn it on, this fan always runs. But if you have a newer board, there's another way you can do it so it only turns on and off when you actually print, so it's quiet. Just a little summary here, the bed and the hot end have no polarity. So the lines coming in from your two wires here, or sections there, they're no polarity. Your thermistors, again, have no polarity, so it doesn't matter which one you do. But your fans also have, polarity, so you gotta make sure you plug them in right, otherwise you're gonna burn them out. Pay note, if you get an aftermarket fan, sometimes they flip the wires, the black and the red on you, so you gotta confirm that the wires match what you took out. So don't throw away your old fan until you know the new fan matches the old fan. So hope that helps. Here's a little project I've been working on. It's a all-in-one kind of box, so I hated the CR-10 box. This is just a cover that goes onto it, covers everything up. Got the screen on the front. You got the switch up front. This goes on a little better once I hook it in. And then you got all your power cords and whatnot coming out the back, and your fans and your power supply. So I haven't released these files yet, but it's compatible with the standard Creality board, also with the Mini E3 and the Manta E3, and then I have another set of adapters where it works with some other boards for you. All right, hope this helps.